Common Sense Radio.
A lot of versions of Oh Holy Night that we love. The Nat King Cole version is always legendary, so we played that before. It's one of my other favorite ones.
Yeah, I like this one too. Tracy Chapman's great.
Yeah. There's something wrong with the volume.
I know, this is as loud as I can get it on my end.
Like, this is really loud.
You're listening to Allman in the Morning, Common Sense Radio.
But the music's really not loud. And sometimes it's because if I'm wearing a hat like I am now.
Muffles it a little bit.
Yeah, but that's not going on right now.
I can't get your music
It's
as
pretty
high
loud
as it
right
needs
now.
to be.
What? Huh? Now it's loud.
Yeah. Maybe just started off low.
You're still like, okay, I'm seeing like a unity bar and the music's not hitting it. I can't, even all the way up, I can't get it up there. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, have fun next week.
We'll try.
Okay.
By the way, on Sunday, we've got our Christmas special.
That's
so
right.
from 7 to
We
10.
do.
And it's going to be great. Got a ton for you, and it's going to be fantastic. So we've got plenty of music too. So it's not just,
Music,
but it's going to be the Allman in the Morning
It's fun.
Christmas special, 7 to 10. And of course, we have our videos up there too from our video shoot. Let me get to JJ Carafano. Jim Carafano.
There is something that you can do, you personally as an individual, to make the world safer for your children and your grandchildren. And that is listen to Allman in the Morning.
It's crazy, Jimmy, because this Tunisian terrorist who went via Poland through Germany to commit an act of terror wound up in Italy, and then right before he died, spoke Italian to the guys who were about to shoot him. Interesting.
Well, look, here's the big takeaway for me. I'm really tired about people talking about lone wolves, right? That, we can't stop these guys because it's just some yahoo in the basement, on Twitter that decides to go out and kill people today. What we've already seen with this guy is he had a track record. I imagine they'll find out he had connections with other people and some kind of support. And the way they stop these guys is people is 24/7, 365. You have to be out there looking for them, and you have to be doing your job. So when you've got a person who's, a threat to public safety, and there's an order to deport them, you deport them. I mean, and we have to wake up in this country. People say, well, we don't want Muslim registries and we don't want to block people from coming here and we don't want to, I get all that. We want to be a loving country right, mister, I get all that. But the flip side of that is you have to take this terrorism bit seriously, and you have to go out and look for bad people, and you have to stop them. And you have to go out and see this Patriot Day movie, about the Boston bombing thing, because I think that looks awesome.
Oh, wow. It's called Patriot Day?
Yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg, and he's a cop, and it's about what happens on that day, and looking for the two brothers afterwards and stuff. It just sounds great, and here's what I love about it. People have called the film Islamophobic and hateful, which to me says you must go see this movie.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm sure it's none of those things.
Oh, absolutely, and it's interesting you point out the lone wolf thing, because we do hear that a lot, and they just act like, and I guess it's their attempt to make it out to be some kind of innocuous event and nothing.
No, I mean, they're trying to say, well, we can't really do anything about this, and it's, dude, you can do your job. You can go out for look for terrorists and stop them, and stop worrying about, well, oh my God, if we look for terrorists, somebody might say we don't like people.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you more concerned about? The fact that somebody that care might organize a protest against you and give you an angry tweet, and you're more afraid of that than the fact that they might kill somebody?
Right.
I mean, come on.
I agree. And, it looks like at some point, Germany, I don't think Merkel's going to last through this election, and probably rightly so. She doesn't have seemingly a grasp of the reality that her citizens are facing.
So, I mean, let's go through the list of really stupid policies that allowing a flood of refugees in Western Europe was not a humanitarian gesture. It exacerbated. It didn't solve the civil war in Syria, and then not having the infrastructure to look for these people and not be serious about looking for them. It's just suicidal. So, shame on her on both things. And let's, go back to the refugee. Nobody has a problem with taking in legitimate refugees. Everybody remembers the tragedy of World War II, and the Jewish people that if they could not have fled that homeland, they would have all wound up in the ovens. I mean, and we think about the tens of millions who died, and we forget sometimes the millions that were saved because people took in the huddled masses. Nobody's opposed to helping refugees, but we are opposed to massive abuse of that humanitarian thing, and the stupid idea that somehow because you took a gesture and you took in a refugee family, you're helping to solve an international crisis. Those are two very different things. So shame on people like Obama and Merkel who somehow made this a moral cause to implement stupid policies which didn't solve problems and made us all less safe.
Yeah,
and Merry Christmas to you too.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I was just about to say, Merry Christmas to you and to your. You just recently married, so of course that's going to be a big deal this Christmas time. So, man, great going, buddy. And we appreciate you. We'll talk to you in the coming. We appreciate what you've done for us this year, and we'll be with you in the new year too, brother.
I'm excited about January 20th.
Yeah.
Working towards that day. Can't get here soon enough as far as I'm concerned.
Well, if you're in D.C., I think I'm going up for that. So if you're in D.C., we'll hook up and hang out.
We shall do that.
All right, friend.